welcome back to Aura's Diamond Creations, and today we will be doing a WIP in chat. Right now, as you can see, we've gotten a little far. We will be doing Ghost Cafe by Stephanie Marie, and we will be working on this little portion here of the ghost and the cart. Okay. I hope everyone has been good. Hope everyone had a decent weekend. Not too chaotic. Not too stressful. So, let's get on with it. Alright. First off, I want to say I'm not sure how this WIP and chat will go. I am pretty irritated at the moment. Oops, wrong color. See? Wrong color already. I'm stressed. I need a vacay away from home. I really do. But I'll never get one. So, anyways, what have you guys been doing? Like I said, I hope you guys are okay. Hope you guys had a good week or weekend. I don't even know really what to say other than I'm stressed. Let's see. I guess we'll start off by what's going on with my son. He officially has no more PS5. Yeah, you heard me. He officially has no more PS5 until further notice. Why? I guess you guys could already guess why from previous videos, why he no longer has a PS5. The struggle is real when it comes to him doing homework and him giving me major attitudes. Like I had said in a couple of my other WIP and chats, it's not like his teacher give him actual homework to do, math, vocabulary, like actual papers that he needs to bring home. His teacher doesn't do that. All he does is just assign reading every night. That's it. The simplest thing, reading. I know most kids don't like reading, but it's a lot better than sitting there and doing actual paperwork, but he wants to give me a hard time with just reading for 45 minutes and writing a summary about what he read. Yeah, I make him write about, depending on how much details he had read in the book, I make him write anywhere from 2 to maybe like 3 paragraphs. It's not that difficult. It really isn't. So all I do is just have him tell me what he read. And you know how kids just, and then this happened, and after this, and a few minutes later, I tell him what he tells me what he read, and then I just revise it. I give him better words to say it. That's it. That's all. Nothing too hard and too fancy. Well, yeah. From last week, since last week, he deliberately ignored me. Once again, he deliberately ignored me, and yeah. So I told him it's time to do homework. I think Monday, he didn't go to school because it was Labor Day. Tuesday, I don't remember if he did homework Tuesday. I really don't. There's so much that went on this past week, and all the days just, bunched together, but, sorry. All the days just bunched together, but yeah, so Wednesday for sure is the big day that kind of changed everything. So he came home Wednesday. Wednesday is always a short day, and Wednesdays he has his therapy. Okay, he talks to his therapist, and this is online through the internet, and he, right after, the usual schedule, come home, eat, because by the time he gets ready to eat, or by the time he's done eating, it's almost 2:00, because he gets home like around 1:15-ish, somewhere around there. So, I make him lunch, and then he eats, and then it'll be like a few minutes before 2, which is when his therapy starts, and everything was going okay. After therapy, during therapy, we talked about, the behavior the week before, and, the therapist was like, okay, well, have you tried taking away the controller like we talked about? I said, yes, I definitely did that. And things were okay, I guess. And then after that, it was like, we talked about that if he doesn't change, and, if anything else gets worse, then I'm going to have to end up taking the PlayStation. And me and the therapist don't want that happening, but, consequences for things that children, that you don't want to do. So, yeah. Right after therapy, I told him, okay, well, I'm going to come upstairs real quick and finish off my section, because I was in the middle of a section. And I was like literally almost done. I had like maybe three, 4 colors left to do, and it wasn't even a lot to put on there. So it took me literally 10 minutes to do. And I told him, when I come upstairs, I'm gonna finish this section off, and when I'm done, we're gonna do homework. Automatically, instantly. Oh my God. Why? Right now? Can I at least have 30 minutes? No, because it's already almost 4:00. Because if that's the case, if I were to give him until like 30 minutes, then it would have been 4:00. Because he gets off, his therapy is for an hour, so it's from 2 to 3. And if he were to do that, I knew that he wasn't going to want to get off of the game because he's already too deep into the game, or, whatever excuses that he want to give me. And I don't feel like arguing or fighting over the game. I really don't. And as per usual, once I was done, he heard me say, we will do the homework when I am done, because he gave me that feedback, that little attitude. So once I was done, I came down and I said, okay, it's time for homework, let's go. Once again, he was sitting downstairs in my mom's rocking chair, her little recliner, and And he straight up ignored me. He was watching his tablet. He ignored me. I said, Jeremy, come on, let's go. It's time to do your homework. He ignored me again. And I was standing right by the table where we do our homework. And he knew what it was. And I got a little upset. And I started to raise my voice. And then he's like, huh? What? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? Boy, you don't come to this table. Why? Why do I gotta go to the table? You know why. I told you why. No, you didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. Then come to the table and find out. Come to the table and find out what I'm talking about. What? Why can't you just tell me right now? Because I already told you. I'm not going to say it again. So that went on for about like 5 minutes. And I got annoyed. I said, if you don't come over now, I'm going to take that PlayStation. I'm going to take that PlayStation from you. And he got up with an attitude, stomping his feet, and all of that. And there's like a halfway mark between the, I don't even know what that is, dining room, I guess. I'm so used to living in an apartment. Everything is just living room, kitchen, and bedroom. I didn't even know there was such thing as a family room and a dining room and another room before that, and we got too many rooms. So I'm just gonna say there's a middle part between the front door and that little area that the couch is in, whatever that you want to call that room, and then the dining room. He stopped dead in between those two rooms, and he peeked onto the table to see what was on the table. And he rolled his eyes. He rolled his eyes, walked back to the rocking chair, and sat down and straight up looked at me and said, I'm not doing that. I don't do my homework. I said, excuse me? You're going to do your homework. Didn't we just talk about this with your therapist like not even 10 minutes ago? Didn't we just talk about this? I don't want to do my homework. Okay. So I went and I took the control. Well, first of all, I already had the controller taken away. So I went and I was going to end up taking the PlayStation. And then he said, fine, I'll go, fine, whatever, I'll do my stupid homework, fine. So I'm guessing he did do it that day. I really don't remember. But anyways, long story short, I believe it was Thursday. I don't remember. One of these past days, my whole story, my whole point is, he got his PlayStation taken away. He did not want to listen. He gave me the biggest attitude. He was fighting me. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. My brain is just so over the place. I'm so done with everything. Monday there was no school. Tuesday he claimed he didn't feel well. Huffing and puffing and not wanting to get up, period, for school. So both me and my mom agreed, okay, fine, since you say you feel oh so sick and you don't want to go to school, or you can't go to school, then you can't play the game all day. And he was like, fine, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I caught him on the game twice. Twice. And by the second time, I said, get off of the game. I already told you this morning when you woke up that you cannot play the game. No, you didn't. I hate when he be doing that. I really do. Yes, I did. You clearly heard me say you are not deaf. You can hear when you want to. You heard me tell you before you even left the room, before you even got out of bed, you cannot play the game. He got on twice. So the second time, after I told him to get off, he did not want to get off. I took the controller from him, and as always, give it back. Give me my controller back. No, Mom, just let me finish this. No. You never should have gotten on the game to begin with. Then you wouldn't have this problem. You wouldn't be talking about let me finish. No, you cannot finish. You never should have gotten on. So he decided to try and rush on me, rush up on me, and try and take it out of my hand, take the controller out of my hand. So I pushed him back a little bit, and I said, if you don't get off of me, I'm going to take the PlayStation altogether. So there was a little argument, a little yelling. Mom had to come downstairs and regulate because she said that it sounded like someone was getting strangled or something. And yeah. So yeah, she came downstairs, she stopped it or whatever. And before she did that, I told him to pick up his stuff. And he straight up puffed out his chest at me. Straight up puffed out his chest and said, no! He even said, he screamed it at me. No! I said, clean up your stuff now that you ate. Nobody told you to make extra things after I fed you breakfast. And period, point blank, you already know no matter what you eat, you clean up after yourself. No, I don't want to. I'm not going to. Okay. So then that's when my mom decided to come downstairs and help me out. And I was getting ready right before then, actually. I was about to take the power cord to the PlayStation. And that's when he tried to hold me back. He came up from behind and he tried to grab my hands and he tried to stop me and he was moving me all over the place. And I was like, if you don't get off of me right now, get off of me right now. And I was about to take the power cord and then my mom came down and that's when she stopped everything. And I said, you know what, I'm done with this because I was 2.2 seconds away. If you know, then you know. I'm not even going to say anything. I was 2.2 seconds away. So she saved him. And yeah. Yeah. So I was just really upset. I was heated. I had it up to the frickin' sky with that boy that day. So I just went upstairs and we didn't do homework Tuesday. Wednesday come, that's when all of that stuff happened on Wednesday again. And I believe it was that same night, I think it was that same night. I ended up taking the PlayStation away. He didn't want to do his homework. It was Thursday. I took it. He didn't want to do his homework and yeah. So I took it. I said, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not raising my blood pressure with you anymore. I simply cannot. I'm over this. So I ended up taking it. The whole thing. I unplugged everything. I took the whole thing. And that's that. That is that. And he was salty. Oh boy, was he salty. Um, I tried to tell him like I'm being nice, cause let this have been me when I was younger, when I was your age. I would not be here. I would not be here talking to y'all today. No, no, no. My mom would have put me 20,000 feet under the ground. And you're probably like, well, why won't you do the same? Because if I do, I will not stop. I won't stop. That's how done I am with him. And I cannot do that, especially where I'm at, because yeah, I don't need him being taken away. I don't need them putting me away because I'm abusing him. I'm not abusing him. I'm doing what parents supposed to be doing to their children. Period. Sorry that today and age, y'all are just so soft and so sensitive. And this is why I am the way I am today. And because of my mom. Please. I would never. I could never. Like I said, I would not be here in this day and age if I would have done that to my mama. So, yeah. Anyways. So that happened, and he has not had his PlayStation since then. So, yeah. The whole entire weekend, he didn't have it. He didn't have anything to do at all. Not my problem. He still had his tablet, even though I should have took that too. But I need some type of peace of mind. Otherwise, he will just, I cannot. He will run amok. He will bother me every second of every day until the night ends. And even until he closes his eyes to go to, I cannot do that. Mentally, I cannot do that. I cannot. So I just let him have the tablet. And he was just in my mom's room watching TV. After the fact, like a couple of days after. Because I even told him that same day when I took his tablet, I said, no, you can't even watch TV for the day. No, you cannot. You don't even deserve the TV. So after everything cooled down a little bit, I was like, whatever, you can watch TV. Just, that's the only thing that you're allowed to do. Don't go into your aunt's room to try and play on the computer, to play with your friends. None of that. You get no fun at all whatsoever. And it took my friend, the one that I did Batman for. It took him why to call me and yell at him and get in his butt, basically verbally, about why isn't he doing his homework, and he don't like liars and this and this and that, because Jeremy told him that he's been doing okay, that he's been doing his homework and getting it done or whatever. And he said, well, why are you lying to me? Why are you telling me that you're getting your homework done when you're clearly not, and you're giving your mother such a hard time and this and this and that? And I was sitting here in my room. I was trying not to get him involved because I hate hearing him talking. I really do. I hate hearing him yell at him, and it's just annoying. It's not that I don't like, it's annoying hearing him or hearing anybody else in general yelling at him, repeating the same things that I've already been telling him. It just gets on my nerves, and he's worse. He's worse, so it's definitely more annoying. So yeah, I try not to get him involved, but he didn't want to listen to me. So yeah, I texted my friend. I said, don't you dare get him that Demon Slayer game that he wanted. Don't get him not a dang thing. He don't deserve nothing. And that's when he just got off of work, and he was just about to walk into his house too. And he was like, what's going on? What's up? And I told him everything, and he was like, put that boy on the phone. And he verbally got in that butt. Yes, he did. Made him cry and all. Did I feel bad? A little bit. Just a tad bit, like maybe 5% bad. He was crying and all of that, but I'm like, well, if you would have just listened to me and do your homework, he wouldn't have to say nothing to you because I wouldn't have to say nothing to him. So that put me behind on my diamond painting a little bit. A little annoyed, but I mean, it is what it is. That's what happens when you have kids. I ain't getting no more. No, ma'am. No, sir. No more children for me. I'm good. I'm not doing this all over again. I cannot. I cannot handle. I cannot deal. So yeah. Since then, where I guess he told him that my friend told Jeremy that you know, from now on that PlayStation is no longer yours. You have no PlayStation. It is now your mother's. I said, I don't want that thing. I wanted my own. I don't want no used nothing. I don't care who had it. I want it to be mine, freshly bought. I freshly opened it and I get to explore and do all of that. I don't want to have to think about, oh no, what happens if I do this? Am I going to mess up something on it? I don't want to deal with none of that. No, I don't. So I said, I don't want it. I'll wait until I get my own. And if I never get my own, well, then I never get one. I give up on getting one. I really do. So he said that he can get it back, maybe, if he works really hard for it, as in doing his work when he's supposed to, not giving so much issues, doing what he's told in the house in general, and all of this lovely stuff that I keep telling him anyways. But, you know, I guess it always hits different when someone else tells him. So it's been almost a whole week since he has not had his PlayStation. Yesterday, he did his work. Little bit of attitude. Because I just kept telling him no, like, that's not how you write this, or that's not how this is spelled, or fix this, write it neater, make this letter look like it's that letter and not something else. And yeah, besides all of that, he actually got his homework done. And he's like, I don't even know why I'm doing my homework anyways. I'm like, because you have to. He's like, well, it's not like I'm going to get my PlayStation back. Not with that attitude, you're not. No, so you're not. And no, you're not. Because he already said that you need to do your homework. That you need to prove that you can do your homework. And once you improve, then you can get it back. It's like, I'm never going to get it. You're the only one that's going to stop you from getting what you want. You are the only one. It's going to be there. I'm not going to touch it. I don't want it. So I guess whenever you feel like getting it back, that's when you're going to get it back. But yes. Oh, the stress. I really wish. I really wish. I really wish baby daddy can just get his crap together. But you know, they never do. So I'm just gonna stop wasting my energy and my hoping on him. Because all he wants to do is sit and complain. When am I gonna see my kid? You're keeping him from me. How can I discipline him? How can I do this? How can I do that if I don't get to see? You can. You can. My daddy did it. He couldn't see me all the time. But he found a way whenever he had time. He found a way to come see me. You can find a way to come see him. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult because I'm not in like a city where buses run every 2.2 seconds. But you might have to catch a train or whatever, and If it's that serious, if you don't have a car, but you always have a car. You always got somebody's car. So what's the problem? I just want to come see my son. Then come see him. I'm not coming down there no more all the time. I'm not. I can't do it. I'm not the one driving. My mother got other things to do. Sorry, bro. My daddy did it all the time. Phone calls every other weekend or whatever, and that voice. Ooh. My daddy voice. Scary. And I've seen his, I know, I've stayed with my dad whenever he had the opportunity to keep me multiple times and long enough to know that voice and the face that goes with that voice. I'm good. I am good. Jeremy don't know that side of his daddy. He don't know the terrifying. I don't even know if there is a terrifying side of that man. I really don't, because every time I see him, he's with his other kids, and it's all ha ha he. I'm gonna take him there. I'm gonna take them here. We're gonna go have fun. He's the fun parent, while I gotta be the one that Jeremy ends up hating because I make him do things he don't want to do. Not liking it at all. Not liking it at all. You can be the mean parent too over the phone. You can. It's possible. He just don't want to. He want to always have him in his possession. For what? I mean, I get it, but you act like that's the only way for you to parent. No, it's not. Oh my gosh. I wish I could turn back time. I really do. Anyways, enough with that. Done painting life. Not much at all has been going on, unfortunately. Like I said, dealing with Jeremy and all of this other madness, I have barely any time, especially during weekend or weekdays, because of the homework. All I get is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and sometimes not even that, because I'll be too tired and I just want to lay down and relax or whatever. And yeah, so I mean, I'm surprised I'm this far along on this kit now. But yeah. I did, however, get 2 new kits in, or well, technically new because it's an addition to my stash, but one of them is a recent new release, like maybe like 2-3 weeks ago or something like that. The other has been out for a little while now, for about like a few months, and I was really contemplating on that because it's so huge. So the 2 kits I got, one of them I already did the unboxing to, so if you want to go check that out, I'll link that in the cards and also down below in the description. It is Chrysanthemum's Crypt by Moonbound Studio. Love it. Confetti freaking city, bro. I am not happy about that. I'm not happy about that. I hate confetti. I really do. Unless it's like this, so this is still kind of considered color blocking. But if it's kind of like this, like what this looks like, then that's fine. But 2 colors here, 3 colors here, stuff like that. Pray for me. Pray for me when it comes to that kind of confetti, because I cannot stand it. I cannot stand. But the picture is just so freaking gorgeous. I just had to get it. And on top of that, it's like 90% dark colors, 95% dark colors. I really tried. I really tried to stay away from dark colors. Especially if like almost the whole entire kit is nothing but dark colors. I really try. Because my last one, Ditto, or one of my other kits I had did, Ditto, that was like 90, 85 maybe percent black because of the background. And yeah, I was so over the black. I was over the whole entire thing. I was over the black. I was over the whole entire canvas. I was like, I'm done. But I had to stick it out because I'm like, I'm not that one to just quit on the canvas, even though I really do hate it. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous kit. It really is. It's just that black background. It's killed me. Wonderful. It's perfect for if you like color blocking because the whole entire background. But besides that, no. I cannot. But I just couldn't pass that one up. And I was like, I know it's going to be confetti heavy. I know it is. Just looking at it, I know it is. And it is. And it is. I did the unboxing and I saw it finally face to face. I said, holy confetti, Batman. Like, I was just, taken back. But I got that kit. And I also got Elsa. I'll put a picture of that one up. I did not do an unboxing of that one yet. That one will come soon. But those are my two new kits. And with that, that made the Chrysanthemum's Crypt made the second canvas that I have that has Diamond Art Club's new frosted diamonds. Basically, think of frosted diamonds as matte. They're basically matte with no shine at all whatsoever. Yeah. So now I have two kits with matte drills. The other one is Witch's Bakery from Miss Holly. I'm happy about that. But yes, I was debating on both of those kits. One, because Chrysanthemum's Crypt, like I said, has all the confetti. And then two, Elsa, I think it's Queen of the North or something mountain. Queen of the something mountain. That one, she's huge. She is freaking huge. I don't remember width-wise, like going this way. I don't remember how long she is or how wide she is, but lengthwise, oh, she's 133 centimeters. Like, what? That is by far the biggest kit I have ever gotten. The biggest one besides that would have been Ditto, lengthwise, like going up and down. But side to side, it would be Starborn Unicorn. So, in other words, vertical wise, up and down, it would be Ditto. Horizontal wise, it would be Starborn Unicorn, if you guys know it by those type of names. Yeah. I was like, oh my goodness, you're trying to kill me. But one of the admins in a group that I'm in, she has it and she's working on it. And I just, as I'm seeing her progress, I'm just like, these colors are gorgeous. Like, she is so sparkly and this and this. And I'm like, I have to get it now. So technically, she made me buy it. She's like, don't you blame me. Don't you? I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Um, but yeah. And that's the only reason why I was dwelling on Elsa so long, was because she's just so huge. Like, I've seen pictures of people holding it like next to them or like in front of them, and it's basically the same height as them. And I'm short. I'm only 5'3". Yeah, I'm pretty sure that thing is about the same height as me. I'm pretty sure it is. So, yeah. That's how that's going. I did also get the remaining of Diamond Art Club's Bling Diamond set. I don't remember if I mentioned this last time in my other WIP and chat, but if I did, I did. I didn't. Well, now you guys know. I had already the set of 3 metallics. And now I have the other 3 sets, which is the fairy dust, the ABs, and the iridescent or the crystals, as some people may know them as. Yeah. They're so adorable. I don't know. They're so cute. I really honestly wanted just the fairy dust and the ABs, but I needed something else to get me over that free shipping threshold, and you guys know if you're like right there, you're like, screw it, why not? Let me just get free shipping. So that's what I did. That's what I did. I said, I'll just go ahead and get these iridescent ones. Like, I don't know what I'm going to use them for, because not many of my kits really come with iridescence or need iridescence, but if I use them, I use them. If I don't, I'll eventually get a kit that requires some. But yeah, I was thinking about adding more ABs or fairy dust in here in this kit, but I don't think I will, because it's already shiny and pretty enough. Literally, like, this whole entire area. You can't see it yes, you can if I do like this. No, you still can't. If I tilt it just a little bit, there you go. All that cup right there starts off with ABs. This little line here is the string with the light bulbs on it. The string is fairy dust. The little light bulbs are the iridescents. Yeah. The ghosties, nothing but pure ABs. Yeah. I don't think I need to add anything else extra to this kit. So I'll leave it for another one. I have so many other ones that I want to do extras for. So I'll probably chart them out as I go and see where I'm at. That is pretty much it for diamond painting. What have I been watching? Nothing else new, really. Still the same old, same old. I have not been watching anime lately, I can say that. I just haven't been feeling like watching TV. I'll just lay down and I'll unwillingly take a nap. I'll willingly take a nap when my son's not here, like during school time or something. Or like right before, should I say, right before he'll come home, maybe like an hour before he come home, I'll take a nap. If I'm not working on this. And yeah, so technically what I've only been watching is the ghost hunting stuff, the spooky wookies. I've been watching that stuff. It's very interesting to me how that type of stuff works. I've always been into spookiness and the ghosties, and well, not always, but for a good while now, for definitely a few years now, I've been into them. I've kind of thought to myself, oh, I'd like to do that, or I'd like to go, I'd like to be in one of your videos and you know, go somewhere with you guys and see for myself, even though I can pretty much tell that they're not lying. Pretty much tell that they're not lying. At least for the ones the people that I'm watching, they're definitely not lying about what they see and hear and stuff. Like you can, no thank you. I thought about it. I said no thank you. I want to so bad, but no thank you. I will visit y'all in my dream. I will go ghost hunting with you guys in my dreams. I'm good. You guys can keep that. I don't need to bring nothing else home. There's already enough crap here. There's already enough, you know, energy, wild energy going on. Not, you know, ghost wise, but just in general from my son and everybody else. Everybody's already high emotions. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to bring nothing else here. And like I said a little while ago in in one of my other videos, really don't remember what that one was, but I don't need to go ghost hunting. I have my own very portal in my room. I have a portal in my room. Legit. And why I say that is because I was not thinking when I got my dresser. You know, some dressers come with like a mirror or whatever. Yeah. My dresser came with a mirror. And I already have mirrors on my closet doors. And where did I decide to put my dresser? Right in front. Obviously on the other side of my room, but right in front of those closet doors. I made my very own portal without trying to make a portal. And it didn't it didn't click, and I didn't realize it until after the fact. After I've watched oh so many of them, of those ghost hunting videos, and where they say if there is mirrors there, and especially if it's face to face, they will tell you, oh yeah, this is definitely like a hot spot or like a portal or something, because you know, mirrors facing each other, mirrors in general, that's how, you know, the ghosties move around and this and this and that. And it did not click to me that I made my own portal, especially because I've already had a few experiences of my own in my room. And when they said that, it dawned on me. I said, damn it, I did it to myself without even realizing it. I was not thinking about that at all. I just said, where am I going to put this dresser? That's the only thing that was going through my mind. Where am I going to put this dresser? That seems practical. And that spot is practical. That's literally the best spot in my room to put that freaking dresser. And I'm mad about that. I'm so mad. Oh, the things I do to myself, yo. Things I do to myself sometimes. I've already had a couple experiences where see my window next to, I know you guys don't know, but I have a window that's right next to my nail desk, right, or in front of my nail desk, and that's where I sit sometimes to do my nails, or work on some resin keychains for an order if I ever do get one. And I forgot what I was doing there. I was probably doing my nails. And I forgot how long ago this was, but it was quite a while ago. I don't think it's been a year yet. But it's been quite a minute, and I was sitting there minding my business, doing whatever it was that I was doing. And the window, you know how some of those blinds have like the little drawstrings? Yeah, my blinds have the drawstrings. It doesn't have the rod or the plastic rod or anything. It has the drawstrings. And I was sitting there, and all of a sudden, out the corner of my eye, all I hear is like a slight little like it was moving, like someone moved it. And I looked up, and there it is, just swaying back and forth. Just all calmly swaying back and forth. I said, I know I did not touch that. Both of my hands are in front of me. I know I did not touch that. The AC isn't on, and even if it was, the AC is not that hard. It does not blow that hard to move the string. And it kept moving for quite a minute, for a cool minute. And I said, all right, ghosties. I automatically knew. I just got that feeling because my whole entire body just like shivered. I got the goosebumps. I got the goosies. And I said, look here, ghosties. Look here. Don't you start. I don't care if you come through here. I don't care whatever you got going. I do not care. You was not finna show me that you was here today. You are not going to tell me that you were here, okay? I don't want to know that you are here. I already know that you guys are here. Whether it is that you're just chilling for a little bit and then I don't care. Do not announce yourself to me. Do not. Otherwise, I will kick you out. And it never did that ever again. It never did that again. My chair, on the other hand, somebody keeps messing with my chair. And I'm not liking that. Now, I'm not saying that it like twirls around or anything like that. It is a like an office chair type where it spins around and all that. Yes, but it doesn't do that. Thank God. But the simple fact that what other color do I want to do next? I guess I'll do the check marks. The simple fact that when I'm done using my chair, or even if I'm using my chair, so I'm using my chair right now, right? Because I am. If I were to get up, right, go to the bathroom or do something, just leave for a little bit out of my room, and I keep my chair all the way up, like it's pushed up all the way. Because I hate feeling, I'm already short, I hate feeling shorter on my desks or whatever while I'm sitting there. So, and plus it's just uncomfortable to me. So I will leave and I will come back and I will sit back in my chair. Tell me why. Why is my chair lowered? Who lowered my chair? My son ain't here. Him at school. Nobody else came in my room because usually it's during the morning time like now and everybody is still asleep. Who lowered my chair? I've already had a few words about that with the ghosties. So look here, if y'all don't leave my chair alone, I'm kicking y'all out. I'm giving you a chance, man. I'm giving y'all a chance. I know y'all like, what do you mean you're giving the ghosties chances? Get them out. Look here. If they don't bother me, if they are not evil, if they're not trying to scare me, I don't care what they do. I don't care where they go. They can stay for all. Leave me out of your plans. Don't show me. Don't tell me that you are here. Don't mess with my stuff. Don't take my stuff and go, hee hee hee, I'm gonna hide. No. Because that is one fast track ticket to getting the hell up out of here. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I know most people are like, what do you mean? Look here. Yes. Just the idea alone of ghosts being real is probably scary to some people. I get that. I really do. But I find them kind of cool, especially when they really are cool. You know, they're just funny, or they actually like you, and you know, they just want to chill. They just want somewhere to be. Okay, that's like homeless people, bro. Yes, homeless people are not dead, but it's the same concept as homeless people. Homeless people need friends too. Homeless people need places to stay too, somebody to talk to too. Okay, fine. Don't mess with my stuff. Period. Maybe a little ha ha he he, okay. But after that, enough. Enough is enough. Don't show your face. Don't tell me that, you know, don't let your presence be known all the time. Cause then I'm really gonna get a little freaked out. I'm really gonna get a little freaked out. I know. I'm just weird. Maybe that's why I really like the ghost stuff, because it's like I've seen yes, I've seen, like most people, a whole bunch of the evil side of the ghosties sometimes. But I refuse to believe that all of them are like that. Not all of them are like that. Not all of them. So, you know, I'm a little company here and there. Don't mess with my chair. Don't take my stuff. Don't announce yourself too much. And we Gucci. We cool. You can stay. You can come and go as you please. Just don't make it feel like you're watching me, please. I don't like that feeling. That's the one feeling I don't like. Feeling like I'm being watched. I can't. Because then we're going to have some words. Like, why are you watching me for? If you got a question, ask. Don't stalk me. The hell? No. Whatever. But yes. That is pretty much... I know I just went on a little tangent there. But that is pretty much what the only thing I have been watching lately. I don't know. It's just sometimes I don't feel like watching TV, and I watch it on my phone. I either watch it on YouTube, or, like I said, one of the channels I watch, Twin Paranormal, they have a Facebook group of their own, the official Facebook group, and sometimes they be posting their full videos there. It'd be like an hour, anywhere from like 50 minutes to an hour and a half. Some of them I do get lucky and I come across some on Facebook that's like 2 hours. I'm like, ooh, when I get to watch it in full view with no commercials, YouTube. Bet. Because I don't have YouTube Premium, and I'm tired of the commercials every like 5 minutes. No, thank you. You're interrupting the feng shui. You're interrupting my mood. You're interrupting what's going on. So I have to watch it. I have it to where my feed on YouTube will play automatically, will play the videos automatically. So I won't even click on the videos anymore unless I'm going to like the video. I just watch it from there. So, yeah. That's my little 2 cents on what I've been watching. Jeremy is still on the Harry Potter train. He's still on the Harry Potter journey. I don't know where he's at now. I don't remember. But he's watching that. But anyways, I feel like I didn't get much done at all during this video. I guess because I kept stopping and talking to you guys, like with my hands and stuff. It's a habit. It's a habit. It's a habit that I need to learn how to break. It really is. But it's hard to. I'm a very animated person, if you have not figured out by now. If you have not noticed. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I don't know if I want to I don't think I'm gonna speed this video up, honestly. I think I'm gonna leave it as is already because it's already at an hour and 2 minutes. So I just came to give y'all a little update on what's been going on with me this past week, and a lot has been going on. So I'm gonna stop here. I'll finish the rest off camera, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry for my rant whipping chats. That's basically how I blow off a little bit of steam. I have no one else to really talk to but you guys. I don't know if you guys care for my rants because they're mostly about my son, but I mean, hey, it happens. That's what happens when you have kids, and that's why I'm not having no more. I can't deal. I cannot deal. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna leave it to you. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up for me, and consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.